Okay, we're getting started. We are a couple of minutes early here. I'm going to get connected to Facebook. Hello, I think I just admitted someone there on the iPhone. Is that you, Sabra? It says ask you to unmute your phone if you want to unmute your phone. I'm going to start here and get us going on our Facebook here. Go heading over to get us live on Facebook now. Saber, if you can hear me, let me know. And I'm not sure how either. It should be a place that says comment. Give me just a minute. I can't see the screen right at this moment. I am picking us up here to Facebook real quick. Okay, there we go there. Let's move this over here a little bit. Okay, broad. Here we go. Admitting to our room. There we go. Hi, everybody. We're getting set up right now. We are getting set up right now, getting us on our Facebook. Good evening. How was everybody's day? Turning on our chats now on Zoom. The chats are on. Okay, and okay, hold on. These are Facebook chats, I do believe. Let me do this real quick, guys. I'm gonna move this out the way. Good evening, darling. Good evening. Hello, Bob. Come on in, Bob. Come on in. Set a spell. I'm figuring out how to get. Okay, there's our chats. All right, got our chats. Putting them up on the side here so we can see them better. All right, everyone should be able to see our chats. Now, we had good test with hi. All right, I see your thumbs up. I see your thumbs up, Save. I see your thumbs up. We should I should be able to watch our Facebook. Okay, so we had several tests this week. Looks like everything should be working in order. The problem I do have still is I'll have to look on a different device to be checking those that are on Facebook. So if just try to reach me on Facebook, and I will be watching that for anything. Okay, going to that now. Making sure we're open there. All right, shows we are live on Facebook now. Gonna click that button and should be able to see our comments. We're getting better and better at this. It is taking time, but I think this should be our first week that okay. So we are on Facebook right now. I can see the comments that come through Facebook, and I can see the comments that come through Zoom. I've been able to see our admitting, whoever wants to come in. So I think we are ready to go. My apologies tonight. I forgot. Okay, I forgot till the last minute that I hadn't sent out invites. So thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, yeah, I really was. I mean, like, I can't believe that. I can't believe that 20 minutes before the invites went out, it was like, did I do that today? I didn't do that today. Well, dash darn. Okay, it is 8:01. So let's get our evening started, shall we? We have our question of the evening. We'll get to at the end. It was if you could be any fictional character for 1 week, who would it be and why? So any fictional character, literary, um, any fictional character, historical, funny, anything you'd like. But before we get there, again, hello and welcome to the Lightning Room. It is September the 5th, 8 o'clock. My name is Jolly, and I am so glad that all of you are here. Let's start with now. We usually do kind of a riddle me this. This is almost a riddle me this kind of, but it's changed up just a little bit. Answer me this. Why don't skeletons fight each other? No, it's almost Halloween. Okay, almost. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Any answers? Why don't skeletons bite each other? Okay, want me to tell you? Okay, I'll tell you. You sure? Okay. It's cause they don't have guts. That was pretty good. Okay, so a lot of these are kind of dad jokes, but I mean, seriously, they don't have guts, right? They're skeletons. Okay, how about this? Let's read this one. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Right, I like that. Why did the scarecrow win an award? I think you can tell I was sort of thinking about Halloween, these first couple ones. Well, I mean, it is around the corner. And fall is, and the weather, the temperature's changing. I, all right. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Come on, guys. That was kind of funny. I mean, it's still a dad joke, but it's still very funny. Okay, last one, and we'll move on to some really fun quotes this week. Answer me this. Why did the math book look so sad? Why did the math book look so sad? A math book. Why did it look so sad? Oh, come on, you guys. Use your brain. Somebody type in there. Let's go. Let's go. Why did the math book look so sad? Everyone didn't like it. Yeah, I know, right? That's actually the first thing I thought. That's the first thing I thought. It's pretty good, but it's really close. The answer? No one used it anymore. I know, and that's the sad truth of it. However, it's because it had too many problems. It had too many problems. That was a good one too. I kind of like that. I kind of like these statutes. Okay, so how about this? 5 of what is considered some of the funniest quotes. The first one I'm going to believe in because it's Groucho Marx, and he said, "I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member." I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member. Remember, jokingly, jokingly, jokingly. Everyone's um, mic is muted. If I need to do anything with anyone's mic, let me know. It should be that you can unmute the mic yourself. You can raise your hand. There's buttons at the bottom. Those of you that join the raise your hand, you can raise your hand. You should be able to unmute your own mics. I don't think I have any restrictions on this. And you all got in pretty well. So if there were any problems, let me know. I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, sorry. Get back to where we were. Okay. Next one. And this one says an unknown. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right. Okay, that works for me. I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you what makes me right. Well, it kind of makes sense, eh? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. Okay. Lily Tomlin. Hey, hands up. Anybody remember Lily Tomlin? Ah, she is awesome. She is awesome to this day. Awesome. She is fantastic. Yeah, love her. Love her, love her, love her, love her. Okay. Miss Lily says, I always wanted to be someone, but now I realize I should have been more specific. I think we've heard this before, and that is the truth. I always wanted to be someone, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Huh, Bex? Our last couple of questions have been if we could be someone than who we were. Interesting. I wonder if we could be who we are in a different field or yeah, that might be an interesting question to come about. Okay, next, Les Dawson. How many remember him? I used to sell furniture for a living. The trouble was, it was my own. Yeah, Les Dawson. I used to sell furniture for a living. The trouble was, it was my own. Yeah, yeah, I know. How many of us have been there through the day? There's always been a few things we've had to sell. Just a couple of things sometimes. All right, last one. Stephen Wright. I'm writing a book. I've got the page numbers down. Yeah, got that book. I don't write that book. Write that book. Anybody else writing that book? Anybody got writing a book and they've got the pages down? Anybody else writing a book and they have the pages down? All right. Check, check, check. Right. Whoop, there went my ink pen. Hold on. Got this in case. Guys, we need one. I got another one. Okay. So, question of the evening was, if any of you have anything that you'd like to say first off before we get started with this question, how was your day? How was everyone? I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you're all doing super good. It is Thursday, so we are ending our week. That's got to feel good. A weekend coming upon us. I think this is the first football week. So for those of you that are football fans, get ready to enjoy. Here comes some good games. And tonight, I think starts I think the NFL started their first game tonight. I think it's Baltimore and somebody. I don't remember who, but yeah, I think so. Okay. Question of the night. Question of the night was, if you could be any fictional character for a week, who would it be and why? And I'm going to hold up for just a second. If anyone is having any trouble, instant message if you can, text me if you have the number. Let me know everything's okay. Everybody's where you need to be. If anyone needs to say anything or wants to say anything at any time, please let me know. Buttons at the bottom will help us communicate. You can use chat and you can use raise your hand. If you're in Zoom, you should have those buttons accessible to you. They will say raise hand and they will say chat. So if you want to say anything or be camera on or anything like that, just holler and let me know. All right. Question of the night was, if you could be any fictional character for a week, who would it be and why? Who would it be and why? Fictional character. Last week, I don't know that I really had, there were so many to think of historical figures to meet with and visit with. Same with the fictional characters. There's so many. Okay, this is coming in from Shamami, Dr. Cullen from Twilight. I have always wanted to be a vampire, immortal, helping others, rich, not aged, can run really fast. I didn't even give Dr. Cullen a thought there. I forgot he is an interesting character. Right. He is an Amazon. I'm sorry. I don't. Okay, give me that just a second, and I will be right back there. Yeah, I like him. I like that. That's an interesting one for sure. Anybody else got a character? Dr. Colin, anybody else out there? You know who I picked? Oh, I mean, actually, I was thinking about Barbie there for a while because, like, think about it. Barbie's really evolved in all this time. Um, she's become more than just like she's got like a total of 100 professions and a place in every state and yeah. So I was thinking, but I digress. I decided on Sherlock Holmes. You know why Sherlock Holmes? Because he's so smart and his deductive reasoning. I would love to be able to see the world through his eyes. Like he was very smart and he was great, right? I mean, so I think Sherlock Holmes. That's kind of yeah, that's right. I was thinking about Wonder Woman too, but I don't know. The lasso, yeah, I don't know with that. But we did get 7 responses from our website. A reminder that we put our question of the week up every Monday. If you want to answer, if anyone here has answered as well. Jamie says, aren't you already Wonder Woman? You are so kind. I love you. You know that. Um, if you want to answer the question on the website, I hope some of you are. I see our Facebook. I can't see who's on there. I can only see the comments. So I'm at a disadvantage for that. I can't really see who's seeing us right at the moment. But if you're anyone who sent this in, pipe in if you feel like it. Let me know through comments. I can't actually see you. I can see you through comments. So let us know. All right. So some of our responses from our website were um, questions go out on Monday. You get to answer them all through the week. We take the questions down the following week. All right. Sarah from California says, I choose to be, is it Hermione Granger from Harry Potter? She's a brilliant, brave, and always has the answer to every problem. Plus, spending a week at Hogwarts would be a dream come true. Okay, so you have a Harry Potter fan. That's good. Hermione, how do you say her name? I can see her in the movie. Is it Hermione? 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 Is that right? Hermione? Hermione? Okay, Hermione Granger. Okay, so because she is brilliant, brave, and always has an answer to every problem. I like that. I could work with that fictional character. That would be all right. Anybody else out there? Let me know. Checking our Facebook. I think we're doing good with that. Um, and she's magic. Imagine that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Mr. Jason from Texas says that I'd want to be Tony Stark, aka the Iron Man. Not only would I get to fly around in a super cool suit, but I'd also get to experience being a genius billionaire for a week. Can't beat that. Okay. All right, Jason. Yeah, yeah. That is a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Good one, Jason. Good one. Anybody else out there? Bob, and iPhone, which I think is Sabre. If you need anything to be moved or changed there, let me know if you're doing okay. Message me if you have my number, messenger, or use the chat here. Chats are up and look, they seem to be working. All right, next we have, oh, speaking of Wonder Woman, we have Samantha. Hi, Samantha. I don't know if you're on our Facebook at the moment. You have been here before, Samantha, from New York. Tommy, I believe she's in your neck of the woods. Samantha says, I'd love to be Wonder Woman. She's strong, fearless, and fights for justice. Plus, how awesome would it be to wield the lasso of truth and the indestructible bracelets? Well, yeah, have a point, Samantha. Another good one. Another good one. Boy, these heroes we'll see as we continue to go. A lot of these heroes have been today's kind of in this last 20 years sort of hero thing. Or not hero, but fictional characters. Okay, so Libby, hello, Libby from Illinois. Libby, your name sounds familiar. Libby from Illinois says that speaking of uh, of older times, I'd be Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. She's witty, independent, and stands up for what she believes in. Plus, I wouldn't mind spending a week in the English countryside. Right now, I could do that. A week in the countryside. That would be so nice. Horseback riding. How many of you have ridden horses? Imagine the English countryside riding a horse. Tea or coffee in the mornings. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. But oh, Audrey Hepburn, so very classy. Catherine Hepburn, just absolute class. And Catherine, bit bit fussy there, huh? Better, both very strong. Audrey Hepburn, yeah. I'm not going to say that actually, Tommy, because Catherine Hepburn had that sass, had a little sass, but um, Audrey, oh yeah, she's classic, classic. The picture with her and the pearls, classic, classic. Which one was Sabrina? Audrey, yeah, I think so. Yeah, very. There's some word going around there, but yeah, the word demure, very, very just high class, high class, high class, high class, high class. Very, yeah, very old school, high class, old school. Um, who else was I just now thinking of? Hold on. that has that elegance. Shoot, just went in one ear and ran out the other side. I can't think of who I was thinking of. Very, very classic lady. But I mean, yes, another one, Julie Andrews. Very, very much so. Very much so. Um, I miss that a little bit. I miss a little bit of that classy nature that we still have and maybe see less of in our society. That classy nature. That just I like that. And the same with the male persona, that gentlemanly persona. Speaking of Hepburn, I'm just not even going to say anything because every time I get started with something, I can't seem to follow the thought through. Cary Grant, Cary Grant, Rock Hudson. There was a particular kind of gentlemanly finesse charm, and but think more old school. Think Dick Van Dyke. Could you find a gentleman? My niece is actually getting to attend or putting together a. She does these comic cons, and she's putting together one, I believe in, and I think he's either been a guest or she's been around him before. But imagine being around talent that just that talent that classy talent. Where does it go? Okay, back to our responses that came from the internet. Chris from Oregon. Hello, Chris from Oregon. Chris from Oregon says, I'd go with Doctor Who. Traveling through time and space in the TARDIS, meeting all sorts of creatures and having incredible adventures sounds like the ultimate way to spend a week. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, huh? Traveling around the universe and meeting all the different creatures. That would be sort of fun, huh? How would you, Chris, how would you greet them? How would you greet them? How would they greet you? Fascinating, fascinating. Okay. Megan from Ohio says, I choose to be Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games. She's resourceful, strong, and a symbol of hope. It would be amazing to experience her courage and resilience firsthand. This is a character I'm unfamiliar with. Anybody else out there know who Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games? Yes, Demi says, love that character and those movies. I haven't watched the Hunger Games yet. I'm going to have to give that a try. I haven't seen any of them. So, those of you who have seen them, I have not seen any of those. Our last response comes to us from Alex, who is from Colorado. And Alex says, I want to be I'd want to be Spider-Man, specifically Miles Morales, swinging through the New York City, fighting bad guys, and having awesome superpowers. Sounds like an adrenaline packed week. Yeah, I think it would be an adrenaline packed week. Our characters were all over the place. Our characters were all over the place. Those were some great characters. Anybody else got any characters they want to name out there? I know we've been on characters and actors and actresses and kind of all over the place. By the way, hope you guys saw we put out our recipes Monday, so we'll start doing that on the evenings that we do have recipes. I'll make sure that our recipes get out at least a couple of times a month so that we can keep everyone up to date. Anybody try anything new? I believe Jemmy said she tried the pineapple fluff, altered a few ingredients to it, and it was absolutely fantastic. And I've heard from a couple of other people also altered a few things to it, and it's also very much like ambrosia. So that has been been a hit, as was the icebox cake. Okay, a great functional character to embody for a week would be Doctor Who from Marvel Universe. As a sorcerer supreme, Doctor Strange has access to immense magical abilities and knowledge of the multiple dimensions. Oh, you could explore alternate realities, manipulate time, and delve into profound mysteries of existence. Wait, while gaining a heightened understanding of the universe, his abilities to transcend physical limitations, and his deep connections to both the mystical and human aspects of life make him an excellent choice. Whoa, for someone seeking to explore conscious and higher planes of existence. Oh, now he sounds like a character you might want to do a, what do you say, meditation with. I mean, that does sound fun. And the Star Trek characters, some of the Trek characters, they would be kind of. I just imagining embodying somebody for a week who's from a totally different planet. Of course, I'm just saying, but here on Earth, you might find people from a lot of totally different planets. It gets a little crazy out there. But for our human sources, okay. So, but imagine, we asked once, what was our superhero? If we could have a superhero power, what would it be? I don't remember really answering or what I said on that, but I think teleportation. I think teleportation. I think of all the things you could do. That would be one. Do we have any super or not fictional characters that do teleportation? Because didn't someone say something about being able to travel through the universe, and what was that on? Hold on a second. Let me look here. I remember somebody said something about traveling around. It was Hogwarts. Yes, it was Chris from Oregon. He said I'd go with Doctor Who, traveling through time and space in the TARDIS, TARDIS, meeting all sorts of creatures and having incredible adventures. Like, yeah, like that would be okay. Imagine not just meeting your human species, imagine meeting all kinds of of creatures from everywhere, human and elsewise. How fascinating that would be to travel the universe. How fascinating. Anybody else got any heroes? Bob, I haven't heard your hero. You don't have a, or not hero. I haven't heard your fictional character. You want to be Bobby or Ken? I know, so I started out saying I'd be Barbie. You can be Ken. Ken and Barbie. Hey, those of you that have seen the new Barbie movie, really different kind of Barbie these days. I mean, she is not the Barbie that we grew up with. I can tell you that. She is a completely different Barbie. She got all her own sass and her own place and her own everything. We are coming up to about 8:30, guys. I hope you all have had a super wonderful week. It looks like with the exception of not being able to see Facebook the way, I think it's going to take another device to see who's actually able to see us on Facebook and watching. Because I can't see it on here, but I can see if anyone comments. So hopefully that is going well. I have not seen any comments right now on Facebook. Usually we have a few that go through Facebook, and I'm not seeing any right now. So fingers crossed that it is open and doing well and no one has a problem. Um, Sabra, I don't know if you're still on or if you were having problems with anything, but we'll talk about that so we can try to get this always fixed up and working. Next week, we will have another interesting question. I look forward to any of your ideas and responses. So let me know if you've got a question, something that you'd like to think about or kick around for a little bit. Next week is there's something happening, and we may do a bit of a, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Anybody got any ideas out there? Then put them on the website. Let me know what they are, and we'll review them. Come up with something good to do next week, something else fun to do. And I hope you like our not so much our riddles to riddle, but our dad jokes, because I think I'm going to stay with those for probably about another week or so. I just think they're a lot of fun. Anybody have any new recipes that they want to put out? Send them through our. I glad you love the jokes. Glad you love the jokes. I think that's a good, easy way to start the evening. A good, easy way. Good response to our questions. So, as usual, all kinds of different thoughts, all kinds of different people. So that was a lot of fun to do. On Mondays, once again, on Mondays, the old question comes down, the new question goes up. We'll have that for you. We have no new recipes to put up, so I'll just try to put up just some fun stuff. We will post this on YouTube, probably by this evening, but at the very least, um, by tomorrow morning, it'll be on YouTube. And still working on a way of how we do YouTube at the same time. I love, and what I need to do, what I'm trying to do is incorporate our YouTube comments. They can come over here and be part of our comments over here as well, until we can figure out how to make all the things work at one time. But thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you are glad. Good. The weekly questions. If you have any ideas, yeah, definitely let me know where they are. Next week feels like it needs to be a good breakout kind of question. So I'll think through a bunch of things. And definitely, if you've got one, let me know. Shoot me an instant message. You can contact me through YouTube at the Lightning Room 11. You can see us on Facebook at Jollyville Jolly. You can meet us here on Zoom. This message goes out on Zoom for text messaging and in Facebook. So if you want a text message, please let me know. Leave me your number or instant message me. Give me your number, and I will make sure that you have an invite as well. Any questions? Anybody want to talk about anything? Once again, I hope you all really had a super great week. I hope you have a quiet weekend plan. I hope you all had a wonderful Labor Day. And I think summer is kind of officially about closed out. Now we do have a few weeks technically until fall. I don't think fall is until September the 21st. We have a little bit of time there. Yeah, I can't wait for the fall. I kind of think that's where the pumpkin joke things or the fall jokes came from because I'm really waiting for fall and I'm looking forward to Halloween this year. I don't know why exactly, but it seems like it's going to be a fun year. That'll be a question coming up next month, though. We'll have to play around with some Halloween characters and find out what day Halloween season started September. Oh, yes. Okay, then we're officially in. We're officially in it. I like that. We're officially in Halloween season. So, one of our questions coming up, probably at the beginning of October, will be a character question like who do we want to be? Or better yet, what day does October the 31st fall on? I can't really see anything where I can see that, but it would be nice that week if we're close enough or right around a Thursday, we can kind of dress up and make it a big event to get on camera and do it. I'll rouse everybody up and we'll do that. Yeah, what's your best Halloween costume? Exactly. That'll be the question. That'll be the thing. What that and then dress it and be it. Be on camera. Dress it and be it and be on camera. I'll get after everybody the week for everybody to get on. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we can think of our most fun, appropriate one. I know, and that's why I stopped because as soon as I saw that, I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. Loud and clear. I did. I heard you. So okay, our best, most. So now I have to rephrase the whole question. Now I just felt like I have to rephrase the whole question. I mean, I'm leaving that open for anything. So now it's going to be a most appropriate costume. Maybe I'll have to be more specific than that. Gee, see what you've done? Questions. Now you've opened it all up. Now I've really got to think about how to do that question. A beige bodysuit. I love that. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, actually. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna check the calendar. I want to see how close Halloween is around it. And if so, I really think I'm gonna make an all-out effort to have us an online little party kind of thing going on for Halloween. And that might be even kind of a fun thing to do. Okay, guys, we are about gonna wrap up for the night. I hope everybody has a good evening, a good rest of your week, and an absolutely super weekend. I'm having a food. Well, if you want to show us the video, I mean, I guess we could. I guess that's okay. Like you could be the patient, right? I mean, that's okay. That's what you want to do. I'm just working with what you give me here. I'm just working with what you give me. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for the night. We'll decide what we're going to meet on Halloween, and it will be great fun. I will check the dates, and seriously, if we are right around that time, we're going to do something. We'll do something. We have enough. I know Lisa for sure. We'll get on to that. I bet you we have a few. I don't know if Tammy will. I bet you have a few that will do that, Chris. I bet you Chris will get on that. Good deal. Okay, thanks for everyone who sent us responses on the website. Thank you very much. Enjoyed having them. Enjoyed having all of you. Thank you so much. We will see you next week, Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time here on the Lightning Room. I'm Jolly. Peace and love to everybody, and we'll see you next week.